Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Come on! We fought with honor.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Walkers incoming. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Wise founder, protect your avaricious servant.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
This isn't your regular vault job. Allied V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety-mucks. Knock 'em down. See what they've got. Find a matching conduit. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing blows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. Squared away. Right, same again. Wakey, wakey. Here we go. Due for more of those interference routines. Demo units too. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvos. Protect me! You're trying to catch me.
Routine subverted and you're juiced. Nice. Should have been a boffin. This me calling.
QC reset. I'll do whatever you want, okay? Just flick that switch over there.
We've got as much as we're getting, hotshot. We are a vapor trail.
Let's go on the offensive.
even know it's gone. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Wow. Wasn't expecting this many people, so this is a lovely surprise. I see some familiar faces in the audience, which is great. Welcome to DevStream 177. First one we've done live in a very long time. I've been at PAX in a very long time. But it's not just me on this stage. I'm feeling very lonely and great. So I'm going to get the rest of the panelists up on stage. We have two creative directors joining us. We have Rebecca Ford, creative director of Warframe.
Jump over top now. You said DevStream 177.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
178. And creative director of Soulframe, Jeff Brooks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh yeah, that chair makes a farting noise. Yeah. Do it.
Excellent work.
Okay.
A clean extraction with
Maybe
no
later, maybe
alarms.
later.
We have everything we came for.
have been
Get to
at
extraction.
7 years.
It's been a while. This was the first convention we ever came to when Warframe was 11 years ago. I was just looking at we were part of the NVIDIA booth for Warframe 11 years ago, and PAX is always my favorite. So I'm like, oh, it was the first one.
We love Boston. We love Boston. We have a lot to show you today. Warframe. It's stressing me out. It's fine. I will do like a tiny bit of housekeeping if you're familiar with dev streams.
And so we learn the importance of clarity.
You know what to expect then. That makes it so much easier. Yeah.
You know the expectations for now. If you're watching at home, there is no Twitch drop. I love you. We'll get back to it, I swear. Sorry. Oh, the gasps in the crowd.
I was even shocked. I didn't know.
I'm sorry. We're not at home. We do have Gift of the Lotus alerts in-game. They are 72 hours because if you're here, you're not playing Warframe, but you could be. So 72 hours, Gift of the Lotus alerts will be live after the stream ends, a form of blueprint and a ribbon cipher you could get yourself in-game. And all right, we're going to get into it. Get comfy, because we have you for an hour and a half, which, if you know the recent dev streams, is pretty normal, because I always go over the hour time limit, and that's my bad. We're going to talk Warframe, we're going to talk Soulframe. We do have time at the end of the stream for live audience Q&A. You'll see the microphones don't line up yet, but if you have a question you would love to ask anyone that is on this panel, including our special guest.
Oh.
Eventually, you could ask them as well. So just stay tuned, and we'll get it sorted out if you'd like to do a question, and we'll give you an answer at the end of the stream. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Believe it or not, Warframe's 11 years old.
Who's been playing for a year or 11 years?
Oh! Wow. Some OGs. Any founders in the? Oh my God! Look at them! Wow. All right. We're celebrating 11 years of Warframe, and it is crazy that we've been kicking it for 11 years. I know you guys have been here for over 11 years.
Yes,
We are old.
Not to give you a date, but you've been
Although
here.
Jeff got ID'd in Boston, so he's not that old.
Still pretty good.
So we told
good.
we told the Bald Brigade of Sheldon and Steve that Jeff got ID'd, and they were loving.
This is why I got invited on the girl trip.
Yeah, one of the girls did. But we have a bunch of, obviously, anniversary stuff. If you're familiar, you've been here for a while, we do a collection of items called Dex items, and this year we're doing the Dex Nakana as our anniversary celebration, and we brought just a little video to show you
When
a little bit
Happy
more about our
Mathila
anniversary.
wanted
So
to
let's
see
watch.
nothing but happiness wherever she went. It's
There's no excuse for negativity in this wonderful kingdom. I think someone like you ought to be part of the solution. I'm happy to say I can help. There's some sentimental items in life. turned up in one of the caves. Would you be a dear and gather them? I'm not quite up for it.
When does it go live?
Oh my god! Yay! The Dexnicana will be going live for anyone who logs into Warframe. They'll get an inbox with the Dexnicana starting March 27th. Once our next update comes out,
That is smart. Put the free thing with the update. I get it.
Enticing. No, I'm just kidding. But anyone who logs into Warframe will get that inbox with the Dexnicana, and then we have alerts for, I think, 8 weeks of alerts with all the previous year's Dex stuff. So if maybe you're new and you want to get a whole arsenal of, I think this will be our 9th year, so there's 8 years worth of Dex items to get.
But it is.
It's not a complicated game at all. It's the first you're hearing of Warframe. Totally not. You don't need to do homework. I swear.
It's not. It's just fashion frame. It's all good. It's fine. And then we have changed it up a little bit this year. We have some challenging alerts as well for anyone who maybe is a veteran player and wants a little bit of challenge instead of Dex alerts. We will be doing some Steel Path difficulty alerts as well and get yourself some goodies. So lots of in-game stuff there for our 11-year birthday anniversary. And we do have new merch. If you want to pre-order some Warframe 11-year merch, get yourself a cool t-shirt and a pin. Pre-order it now.
This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces.
Housekeeping.
It's housekeeping. I'm sorry.
And change its fate.
Now we know we're turning 11. TennoCon is going into its 9th year. Has anyone ever been to TennoCon here? Wow.
Oh, a lot of Americans don't have passports, I find, so it's like a... We come to you.
Yeah, I do recognize a lot of faces sometimes, which is really nice. So yeah, TennoCon over the years, if you don't know, is Warframe's annual convention. And we're doing it for this will be our 9th year, and it's a day to just celebrate you coming to London, Ontario, wanting to hang out with us, and we show you kind of the latest and greatest of what's going on. And we kind of talked about this earlier, but we do have tickets launching on March 28th. Physical tickets as well as the digital pack. For the first time, we're going to see what exactly the items could be.
First time ever.
First time world premiere!
Oh my god, world premiere!
No, what are we looking at?
We're really going all in on the 1999 theme for this year's TennoCon stuff. You'll be very clear why by the end of this panel. You'll get to look at more 1999 stuff. But our team really put together a killer bundle this year. Whether you're coming in person or if you're just able to grab the digital pack, you'll get these some throwing weapons skins and a Sayandana that actually is a
straight up backpack.
What you put in that backpack, we won't ask. It's all, and there's a little symbol on there that will start to mean more and more attention. Symbols everywhere we go inside.
And not featured in this art, but it was too cute not to show that also the pack is a sleuth version. If you don't know, this is Arthur, and he is going to be a sleuth version for the digital pack, and they're just too cute not to show. So March 28th, these are all going to be going live again. If you want to come to London, Ontario, hang out with us, see all of it live, meet the rest of the crew, March 28th, these tickets will be going on sale, and then of course the digital pack as well.
And for the Americans in CAD, so in your money, that's like
it's a deal.
$1,000 tickets actually like $20. So.
Oh,
not true. Not true.
That is,
but it might as well.
Very inaccurate.
I tried to buy a coffee this morning, and that was devastating.
Oh no. Speaking of that, I guess I don't know. One of the great things about TennoCon is that it's also a charity initiative, and this year I'm happy to see that you're pairing with 2 charities: Sick Kids, the largest center dedicated to Canadian health, children's health in Canada, as well as Able Gamers. So we're going to be supporting the Able Gamers. We're going to be supporting them. They're a part of TennoCon, so just thrilled to have them on board. And you know, in more coming soon.
Is that housekeeping over?
Housekeeping's over.
We did it, team.
We got through housekeeping. Let's get into some fun things, shall we? Dante Unbound is coming next week, March 27th, on all platforms.
It's the follow-up update to Whispers in the Walls. We won't spoil anything here, I don't think.
No, but we have some newer fun things to show what's coming next week.
Yep.
Next week.
The 3 of okay, what do you got for us? Okay.
So coming in Dante Unbound is our next Warframe. It's our 56th Warframe. Would you just?
I was leaning like him, but it didn't work well. I was trying to like.
Too cool for that. Dante Unbound is coming, and with Dante Unbound is a story from Virion. Resist has a bit of a role to play.
Yeah, we didn't want to do an update to it anymore. But want a little bit of texture with their Warframe meal. I don't know. I don't know. It's important to us to give, and we've done this for years and years. We try and have something. If we can't do a quest because it's a smaller update, at least there will be something. So we're bringing back a very fan favorite character to serve as the antagonist for this update. For what happened to Virion, why are you getting Virion frequently anymore? And Dante himself, what role did he play in curating the Virion? Surely Ursus and Virion couldn't get all that information himself. Dante had to help him, and if Dante went missing, Virions ended.
Prepare yourself.
And we know the Virions are
fresh wave approaching.
Prex cards.
Yes. Oh yeah, you added an asset in like an hour ago.
Yeah.
That's an impressive
If you like that segue, thank you.
That was great.
Thank you. Shout out to Eric Vetter who sent us.
He wanted a shout out.
He really did shout out. Eric, you're welcome. He sent me this like an hour ago. This is the reveal of the Dante Prex card that is coming obviously now. He's a cool guy. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy with
Okay, Eric.
All right.
Okay, Eric.
Everyone at the company negged him about this.
Give us a Prex card. We also brought a little video just to kind of encapsulate what is coming in Dante Unbound, because there is a lot. So let's just tune into that.
But now that shall never come to pass.
Just a little teaser. We've been talking about Dante Unbound for like, I know. We're gonna salute to Sticky Corners.
That's the real key of the update.
Sticky Corners.
Sticky Corners.
Yeah, no more Sticky Corners.
Like, farewell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye, all because of we're on an angle and a level, the physics was blocked. And this has plagued me for 11 years.
No more. What will plague you next?
I have a couple things.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple things.
As we've already talked about Dante Unbound, Stynax is officially coming. Just had to show you this glorious key art of Stynax Deluxe because it's one of the most incredible skins that I've ever seen. We won't talk about. You can take the nipple tassels off. Anyways,
you can. It's an auxiliary, and it has its own name, so you can.
But I don't think.
What are they called?
Well, that's buy the skin to find out.
I can't even remember. Helen had to name it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Helen.
We make sure our microtransactions focus on the ability to customize nipples. It's a very
very important to us.
Yeah, we find that people,
Although I don't think you know what you were asking for
do
when
they
you
have
wanted
to
no
be
nipple
so
tassels,
difficult?
so I'll just leave it at that. You can decide the version that you want to see.
The tassels stay on in my build.
Yes. It's something.
Okay, that's a lot of time about nipples.
Sorry, yeah. No more nipple talk. A couple other fun things that are coming in Dante Unbound that we haven't talked about yet that are kind of silly, goofy fun. If you have seen the Gauss Prime Access trailer, anybody see that trailer? Yes? You may have seen a fun animation that Gauss does. The team turned it into an emote, so we have a little video clip here to show. You can put this emote on any Warframe you would like if you want to show off just how fun and goofy you are. You can put this, it'll be in the market as some other emotes are, and you can put it on any Warframes that you'd like.
Well, no, you have to pay for it. That's what
I said. You
That's
put it in the market.
Microtransaction.
Okay.
It's only a microtransaction channel.
Speaking of other microtransactions, Void Shell skins. We love Void Shell skins. We actually have 3 coming in this update that we haven't seen yet. The first being for Banshee. We have a little video here to show you what that looks like. If you're any Banshee mains out here.
my third frame in the year recap. I got the email from the Warframe marketing, and it was like, here's your top 5 Warframes this year. And Banshee Prime, well, because I was doing the Banshee Prime challenge on Pablo, and I could have won if I had this skin.
She's getting a Void Shell, and then our next one is Loki. We'll be getting a Void Shell. Yeah. Yes, the Loki player in the audience.
Loki's also getting some tweaks this update. So he's getting some buffs.
An augment as well.
Decoy
is getting some looks at. So yeah, he'll be getting a Void Shell.
Oh, and the most important thing, customizable invisibility. So you can, so you can actually see that skin that you paid money for
while you're invisible.
Damn,
what a game.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Necros will be getting a Void Shell skin.
Bone Daddy!
Oh, there he is. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, he's one of the, I remember the Necros update 10.
That's kind of when I came. Update 9.
9 or 10. Yeah, that was Los Banches.
Yeah.
He lived a long time.
And another little fun thing we're doing. Do you want to set the stage for this? It's a bit silly.
Since the dawn of time, we have had cosmetic bunny ears in Warframe that we shave off every year. Those bunny ears.
As it should be.
But with no one to stop me, they put all this tech into the fur upgrades for Kubros. So as you know, your Kubros are going to look better. They have new fur graphics. And we were like, well, what if the bunny ears got fur and then we made them permanent? Yes. So
yeah, we have a little video to show you what that could look like. New Kubro fur. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. So these are going to be launching April 3rd, doing a little seasonal April little vibe there. So you'll be able to pick these up permanently if you would like to. Look at them! Yeah. Look how great they are.
Yeah, and they're color customizable. They have beautiful, I think if you see them in different lighting, they'll have really realistic bunny ear textures. And it's one of those things that if you don't like them, you don't want to see them around, sorry, but the people that do want them should be able to have them.
Yeah, I'm totally Seymour Skinner right now.
Yeah, I know. There's a cohort of people that agree with you, but at the end of the day, I've heard it for too long to, maybe in a year I'll change my mind and rip them off. Oh.
No, just like the wings, they're there for
don't bring out the wings. So yeah, those are just a couple fun things coming Dante and Bound. Again, launching next week, all platforms, March 27th.
Not the bunny ears, though.
Not the bunny ears,
April 3rd. Really key.
Still struggling against the king,
yes. Now let's move into something that has not been teased, not been accidentally revealed, no one's guessed it, who our next Prime Warframe could be.
Any guesses on who the next Prime Warframe?
Any guesses? I heard Excalibur. Version 2? Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Protea. Oh, hi. Protea Prime is our next Prime.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's crazy.
What a shocker.
Does she have a universal aura polarity by any chance?
She might.
Okay.
She might.
She's the best.
Any Protea players out here? Yes. I know you're a main. Lots of Protea players. So Protea Prime is going to be coming up. Here she is in kind of her different stages. Visor up, visor down, whatever it is you decide to do. The team really was cool to watch them work on this. They wanted to keep her kind of mech and tech, but also like kind of flower influence.
She is named after a flower. The Protea is the South African flower.
Her plan would work.
And of course, her gear will also be primed as well. Her turrets, her belts.
If you've slept on Protea, I cannot emphasize enough how good her.
She's legit.
Yeah, she is so fun. Yeah. This is not me trying to sell you another microtransaction either. She's just a great frame. You will like her, I swear.
But of course, without any Prime is Prime weapons. So she will come with the Velix Prime, which is the artist is Vadim here, who did the concept, and then Vladimir did the render for this. Model for this, so it looks amazing. She'll be getting the Velix Prime. Then the Okina Prime as well, dual daggers.
Bet you forgot about those, didn't you? It's a good weapon. It's cool. It's our only Psy.
It's been a minute. And then accessory-wise, she'll be coming with the Roptrine Prime Syndana, concepted here by Corey beautifully, and Fudor did the rendering here for it as well. Looks beautiful. She'll also have a little bonus alternate helmet. Look at the movement on that.
Moving parts.
And she'll also come with a ephemera. I don't have an asset for that yet.
So you can spoil the frame, but not the ephemera.
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to see it. So yeah, Tortilla Prime will be our next Prime joining us. Does she have a trailer?
She actually will. They're working on it right now.
Yeah, the Gauss Prime trailer era.
Yeah, that's
I did have to warn the team. I think they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
Like Gauss took a lot out of them, so they're.
Oh, you make it sound so punishing. They learned their lesson for making an awesome trailer.
They had a lot of fun doing it, but I think leading up to that.
Yeah, we have this really tough. Well, not tough, but there's a lot coming that we'll get through this thing. If the scope of her trailer is not as much as Gauss, that came at a time.
But it's good.
It's amazing. So remember this talk.
I know. I feel like we underhyped it.
I know.
It'll be great. Speaking of it'll be great, Warframe is not the only game that is working on. Soulframe!
Yeah.
What could that
It's gonna
be?
be great.
Yeah, Jeff, talk to us. How's Soulframe?
Oh, Megan, you're a good champion. I always get insecure talking to our ninjas about the game where you can pet rabbits. But
we have rabbit ears now.
Oh.
I'm sure some of you have heard us talk about Soulframe before, but those who don't know, it's the game that we're working on. It's very much a sister project to Warframe. It's right now in its very early closed alpha that we're calling Rhythm. And we're handing out keys to people to play it. What this is doing is helping, partially new team get used to the production cycle of a live service game, but it's also helping us kind of make something stable and kind of get updates on it. We're getting really good feedback from the player base that we have now on the Discord that Sarah is collecting for us. So this is just a little highlight reel of kind of what you can see in our Prelude build, and if people still want to have access to it, just to clarify, you still can get access to it. It's not closed off. You just have to go to soulframe.com and sign up, and this might be news for the team back home.
Oh no.
We have ambitions to kind of get a pretty good wider release of it this year. We're talking about what our Founders program is going to be with that. It'll be a bit more of an open concept. It won't be as exclusive as Warframe. So there will be more details to come with that, but I think we're going to be sending upwards of maybe 27 keys in. So by all means, sign up.
Early days. It's very much like Warframe's early days.
It's feeling very familiar.
Yes, it is.
Back to those old days.
You brought a little treat with you.
Yeah, a little highlight reel of our fave packs that you can play on.
Where beyond the veil did I chance to see but a little minnow in the clear, a foundling here of mother's sorrow, conveyed to me by beaver, by sparrow. Blighted, yes, or so they say, more righted though, in fayish way. Come gather motes of living world. Come gather arms against oak and held. And join our family beyond your blood. Blight is child of everyone, even fear.
I didn't. I'm so glad you mentioned that at me after. I didn't even think. So yeah, so awesome work with the team back in London.
Yeah, and we'll have share at 10:11. TennoCon
Yes,
perhaps?
definitely give more insights, and
We have a 30-minute demo again.
30 minutes.
we probably got a little too ambitious. You guys, last TennoCon, sorry about that. We'll, we're figuring
You guys
it
should be very proud. It's very cool. I'm very excited. Yeah. Can I have a key? No, still no.
I don't know.
Nah.
Time for you to face the shadows.
So there's lots to look forward to for Soulframe, Preludes, we have TennoCon coming up, Dante Unbound next week, but that's not all for Warframe that we've been cooking up.
Yes, there is. So, to set the stage, as you know, Whispers in the Wall launched in December of last year. Hopefully you all got a chance to play it. If you haven't, it's there, it's free, it's not going anywhere. And we're doing Dante Unbound next week. We're adding some pretty interesting, deep Archimedia consecutive missions. Lots coming. We've talked about that update to death, so I shall speak no more on it. But we're trying to get an update out between Dante and TennoCon. So we know TennoCon's July 19th, and we know Dante's next week. So in the background, in addition to 1999, we've been working on a story that I think we've wanted to tell for the better part of 2 years now.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
It's been talked about for a while.
So we're really going to try it, and we'll keep you posted, dev stream after dev stream, on how things are tracking towards it. But one of the most beloved and interesting and sometimes friend, sometimes foe characters in Warframe is the Stalker. So we have an update dedicated to the Stalker that we're hoping to come soon. We'll talk about it a lot next episode, but this is a really important topic for us for a lot of reasons. You know, whether you're new to Warframe or you've been with us for a long time, if you've played every quest and then some, you know the role he plays in the identity of the Tenno of, like I said, friend or foe. Who is he? What is he about? So why don't we take a first look at? Well, you can intro it, and I can talk about it more once we see what I'm talking about. We have a picture.
Well, before we show that picture,
Oh my God, there's more. All right,
no, you're okay. Last year we showed you a different picture. Ureli Deluxe.
We're gonna show you so many pictures.
More pictures. Ureli Deluxe is going to be in this update that we are talking about. So here's her concept that Manoush worked on, render Isaias, and this isn't the final form, but we wanted to show you kind of the progress on here because we showed you the concept art last year. So she'll be coming with her Deluxe Marilina, as you can see here, and then as well the Compressa Deluxe will be coming for a who's also getting some an augment in Dante Unbound.
That's right. Yeah, if you haven't given her a shot, you know, depending on where you get your Warframe news, if you play yourself, the skin is gorgeous, very edgy looking, and then you can actually play with her, of course. Even now, she's kind of okay, yeah. Megan's photos shows that. Okay, let us speak on Jade. Here you see something. All of this is brand new. It'll probably take you a while to parse what's actually going on here, but it's setting the stage for. Maybe you can guess what that is lurking in the background. Obviously, Stalker gets replaced using some type of play in the past. So that'll be perhaps his, and then Jade stands in the forefront.
57 Warframe.
Holding a weapon of her own design, and you'll learn a lot about all that in this will be at this time out before we're all going to start. We're going to be glued to the leather chairs with sweat after this out of fear. But this is going to be a cinematic quest update from the Stalker's point of view.
It has a very cool script, and there is cinematics in production for it.
Yes.
So the shovels are in the ground.
Yep. And our goal is to get it out to you before TennoCon, and we'll keep you posted on how we're tracking for that. But there's going to be a lot we won't tell you because we want you to kind of go into the quest pretty blind. Yep. But we'll give you enough so you can at least get a sense of what the update's about, when it might be coming out, and at what point in the game you need to be to play it, right? So you don't want to, convince your friend to play it, and then they have to grind the whole story before they get there. We'll give you all the info that you would need to successfully enjoy Jade Shadows. We're also hoping to do another clan event with it, to give you another way to earn, arcane farm and other things similar to how we did with Gargoyle's Pride. So this is sometime between. It's definitely not in March because that's Dante, so that's a write-off. It's certainly not going to be ready in April. Sometime between May, June, and TennoCon.
Is inelegant.
Well, maybe.
Perfect.
Confidence.
Lots of wiggle room. Like it.
It's fine. But yeah, we're excited. And that's Jade, which means, does anyone know what that means if we have a Warframe that starts with a J? There's only one letter we don't have.
What's the letter?
U. Jay is the second last leather we need.
Rogue's very adamant.
This is like
on
her top priority.
Yeah, sticky corners, sticky Warframe, whatever else.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be safe. Umbra doesn't count because it's Excalibur Umbra. If the Arsenal said Umbra Excalibur, you probably win in court, but in this court, it's the stage. Case.
Alright. Probably what you've been waiting to hear about more is
the alphabet.
The alphabet. Numerical alphabet, 1999.
Oh, what's that?
You tell me, Rev.
Okay, what is 1999? This is a Warframe update that you are going to learn about from now at TennoCon. I'm really excited. It's bringing into a very different style of update, but it's still more Warframe in every way. That I promise you. It is indeed a Warframe update. Aesthetic, story, characters, like any Warframe update are going to be new. Arthur, of course, is what we're calling the poster man. Take Excalibur, our poster boy, and then Excalibur is Excalibur. He's not Arthur. They are different characters. Just so people don't think we've taken your Arsenal Excalibur and turn him into Arthur. You'll meet Arthur. What happens in your meetings is TBD. You'll have to watch TennoCon to find out. But this is a major update that we're working on, and like all our major updates, it's going to be risky. It's going to be very narrative focused, and we're bringing as much new as we can. And today we're here to talk a little bit about it and show you some things, and then of course at TennoCon more. But we won't leave you hungry today. That much What else? Anything to say?
I'm just, as like someone kind of on the periphery of it, I'm kind of blown away by the size of it, just the amount of content that's being made already. I think even just calling it an update is a bit of an undersell.
I just don't want anyone to leave a headline Warframe making another game or something.
No,
it's not a single player. Unless some people thought it was a single player spin-off.
I think some people did think it was like Warframe 2 or something.
It's actually Warframe 1999.
So, yeah, sorry. Bad numbers.
And it's really it's going to be a different, weird, fun chapter in Warframe. Of course, it'll be free. Those nipples stay on, and but you can tint them, which is
customizable nipples.
Yeah, well, we do what we must.
Delicious.
But yeah, we have a special guest. Is this a special guest time?
I don't know if our special guest
is he awake?
He literally. Okay, can everyone yell "Wake up, Ben"? 3, 2, 1. Wake up, Ben!
Oh, there he is! Everybody, Ben Star! Yay, Ben Star! He's away!
Wow.
He's away!
Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
And what brings you here today?
I'm here to talk about the nap that I just had. Oh my god, it was nice.
Did we bore you?
No, you didn't bore me. You exhausted me. We've been spending a lot of time together.
Sorry about that.
No, it's been amazing. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
But why have we been spending time with you?
Because we've been working on Warframe 1999. I'm very excited to get to work on this. When you messaged me and said, would you be interested? I was like, yeah, I would. And it has been a complete joy from start to finish. You guys have embraced me. Thank you to everyone who's come up to me at some point in the past couple of months and said they're excited about it. You are an incredible fan base, and the support that you've already shown me, even before you've seen anything, has been incredible. So I really want to thank you.
Warframe community forever and ever, my soulmate.
So thank you.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. So I'm done, everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
To put that into context, you're the voice of Arthur.
I'm the voice of Arthur.
Who we see here.
Yes. So Arthur is a very mysterious character who I am bound by NDA to say very little about. Tiny bit. But I think the most amazing thing about being a part of this opportunity is about exploring a completely new character, exploring kind of the conflict between the humanity and and the not human, I think, is really exciting. And yeah, it's been a real treat. He's really cool. He's so cool.
He is so cool.
He's so cool. I think the problem is I'm not very cool, so I get to play like really cool people and pretend. That's the best thing about being an actor. And this is such an amazing update. It's massive, the scope. What you guys want to do, I think, is really amazing from what you've let me know about. And I'm really excited to show more. Do you want me to...
Do we want to show it now? You're
What's
the
the
boss.
vibe?
We're looking to you for direction.
I am actually needing more time because it's only 3:34. So.
So we need to talk about some other stuff. He's really sexy.
But he could be, there's like...
There's a lot of humanity to it. I think that's what draws me to characters. We've always spoken about how whatever we want to do, we want to make this character relatable. He's going to be a badass. He has a samurai sword and like he looks amazing. And those of you who've played Whispers in the Wall, you got the first opportunity to play him, and you heard some of my so thank you for that.
Thank you for the huzz.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of it's really cool. So you kind of get an idea of what he's going to be like. But
he's alone in that.
He is.
But he's talking to someone. Did anyone pick up? This is the opposite of the Q&A. This is our Q&A to you. If you played Whispers in the Walls, did you hear something? And feel free to yell it out if you know. We're among friends here. Like, I heard a mag back there. So we're gonna take you with us. We're gonna show you Proto-Frame Meg, but not till we're ready. So you're gonna see her today.
I feel like we're ready now. You just told everyone.
It was obvious if you played the update.
I guess.
Yeah.
But we should talk a little bit about what a proto... So Excalibur is a Warframe, and Arthur is a Proto-Frame. So just to start giving you, if you're here and you work on our wiki or something and you want to start, doing some seed pages there, Proto-Frames will be introduced. Perhaps you've seen some scribbles on Albert Intrati's walls in the Intrati tile set, so you'll get a little sense of what's coming there.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking earlier about how they're two different things. Like there's Excalibur and then there's Arthur, and they're meant to be.
And then there's Ben,
and then
not
there's
Arthur.
Ben.
So if Arthur says something you don't agree with in game,
just come to me. There'll be a PO box that you can send all of your complaints and questions to, and I'm really nice. I'll respond to every single one.
I don't know about that.
I will.
Santa doesn't reply to me ever.
Yeah, no, we spoke about that yesterday. Yeah. This is deep lore people don't need to know about.
Yeah, we talked about Santa yesterday.
We talked about, and we've got to kill some time.
Yeah.
So
Megan loves Christmas.
I think this is really great stuff. It's really worth the Warframe live dev stream.
No, it's not.
It is. Where did you send your message to Santa when you were a kid? Did you send it to like a little... we had a little post box at the supermarket where I send it.
Okay, now we're going to do but we're happy to announce we have a Santa microtransaction in Warframe coming.
And I think that's what we really wanted to push, was all of the microtransactions.
Yeah, and actually, Arthur will be silent in the quest unless you pay for the Ben line.
$1 per line. Yeah. So, I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, because that's... And Soulframe's the same, right?
Oh, man. Get me in trouble.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
Right?
All right, fine. Speaking of Santa, we brought a gift to you.
We did.
Did we?
Yes.
Yes, we're allowed to talk about that now that I filled it seamlessly. We wanted to show you something really cool that we've been working on because when we're talking about humanity, we're allowed to? When we're talking about humanity, you don't understand and can perceive humanity without reacting to others. And Arthur may be the poster boy, but he is certainly not alone. And today we wanted to show you a really cool thing. Am I allowed to?
Go for it.
Yeah. So this is a little sneak peek of what you might experience in the coming months and years.
Months and years. All right, play the video.
Let's watch it again!
Let's watch it for 50 more minutes. Shout out to, obviously, the team back home. They really rallied together to put that all together. The bike?
Can we talk about a bike? That's called the Atomic Cycle. It's the Atomic Cycle, the Atomi Cycle. It's going to be something we'll talk a lot more about at TennoCon. You can call it Atomi for short, the Atom. So many ways.
I'm very jealous.
Is that right?
Very jealous of it.
Well, it's going to have a pretty big role. So, yeah. And that's going to be something that will be very clear to you how we're going to integrate that into 1999. And I'm very, very excited for that as a little bit of a, you know, just call me a gearhead. I don't know. I've never actually been on a motorcycle. I'm not allowed. So this is
the problem is also we want to say so much.
I know.
Kind of can't. It's like, don't worry, trust us, guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, you'll love it. But yeah, so that is that's a very important part of the foundation of 1999. What you just saw.
Yeah, I think it's the stuff that I've seen and that you've allowed me to be a part of makes me very, very excited. And I think it's the Warframe that you know and love, but just ever so slightly different. And I think it's quite exciting.
It is core Warframe, just to make that super clear. Like, you are going there, you'll see how, you'll see in what ways, but you and your Warframe experience will be in 1999. There's not, it's not, I don't know, it's not Duviri or I'm alive, but like it's Warframe. But Duviri's awesome.
Obviously, we have Ben Starr as Arthur, and Meg Aoi, as you heard in there, is voiced by Alpha Takashi. So if you played Cyberpunk 2077, she has Cyberpunk. She has her voice in there as well. So it was really cool to work with her, and you'll obviously hear a lot more about her in 1999.
That's right.
TennoCon.
Yes, and the designs and such to come are, you know, we have lots of road ahead for all things 1999.
All right. We are on to the Q&A portion of this stream. Yeah, we're a bit early. So if anyone wants to do any questions to us, anyone on this panel, there's a microphone right there. Go ahead and line up. Oh, I see hands shooting up.
And there's also a microphone on the other side if you don't mind turning both lines. And we have our staff there that can help. But yeah, because we don't have our Twitch chat up, and we're usually engaging with chat and giving away prizes, so we're kind of being jokers. But we are so super excited to do live Q&A because,
oh my gosh,
back in the day.
Okay, this is going to take some time.
No, that's good. We have time. No, our dev streams used to be all about Q&A, so doing it live is a very, very fresh vibe. So you there in the, is that a Revengeance shirt? Is that the Uniqlo Metal Gear shirt? Hell yeah, dude. Yep.
What is your question?
Raiden for life.
When will my man Caliban get some buffs?
I bet half the room's gonna sit down because everyone has that question.
That's a strong response.
I know. To be honest, if I could say something now, I would. But he is very much under the gaze of Pablo, we'll call it.
Can we just start making promises for Pablo?
No, Pablo. If Pablo were here, he'd say, "Ask me at TennoCon."
Okay.
Thank you for your question. Great shirt. Great shirt.
All right, we're over here now. Hi.
Whoa.
Hello. What is your question?
Are any of the other Warframes going to be getting reworks like Loki is?
We are doing the Inaros rework with Dante Unbound. We actually do have our sights set on someone, I won't say who. And then Loki, we actually aren't considering reworking because we're worried about, well, I'm going to speak for Pablo a little bit because him and I talked about this, and it was kind of the meta of Loki's peak versus Warframe now. If we went into a direction that would take away a lot of his identity, we wouldn't be happy. So it's kind of like as simple as we don't really have any great ideas at the same time. And because of that, not a priority, especially since some other frames are a little more bruised, let's say. But yeah, I'm sorry for the Loki lovers out there, but no rework is planned or ideated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're going back to this microphone. Hello. Hi.
Well, before you ask a question, I would like, because I think it's be fun, can every person strike a pose when the light lands? I think that would be just to like surprise us, like make it fun. You don't have to, but also maybe.
Should I start the pose right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. 10 out of 10.
All right, so my question has to do with like the newest trailer. I saw Meg and I was like, she looks so cool. What inspired that design? If you can answer that.
Liger.
Liger did a lot of work into the
Liger. Liger did Arthur and Aoi. We have a you'll see more. Well, I'm not going to say anything else. We had a very specific vision for those 2 proto frames. Arthur being sort of the Boy Scout that we're calling the Boy Man.
Man Scout.
Scout
No,
man.
Scout
Man.
Scout.
Man Scout.
Not Boy Scout. Man
Man
Scout,
Scout.
which is totally weird without context. And then Owie, we really wanted to bring a version of Mag as the proto frame that we felt could just deliver on a nice contrast to Arthur. So Liger took it.
And there's a unit theme.
Yeah.
Which is why they kind of have military gear on them.
Yeah.
So if you were to see potentially other proto frame designs, they might share other similar aesthetics.
All right, Pose over on stage right. Hi.
No.
I respect that.
I respect it.
I have 2 questions. One, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's been like distaste for pseudo-exalted weapons in their stat sticking.
Correct.
If you do get rid of that interaction, any thoughts on how pseudo-exalted weapons would be buffed to compensate? And then my second question is, a lot of the later game players, most of what you're doing is trading. So any thoughts on improvements as for the ease of use in the trading, like some integrations from Warframe Market, for example?
The stat stick and buff question, that's basically you cannot separate those 2 in my mind. Like, if we touch stat sticks, we would have to buff the pseudo-exalteds, or we would have to treat them as true exalteds. We have not done anything beyond talk about it, so I could pull up a Slack conversation with Pablo, like, are we going to do anything about stat sticks? I think it's really opaque that a player can't get the most out of Korra if they don't know to use, like, the ceramic dagger with the incarnate, with the ribbon, blah, blah, blah. And that just doesn't feel good to have hidden, but we're not really going to do anything anytime soon, to be quite honest, because we don't have a great idea. But if we did, we would certainly not leave them in their unstat state, if that makes sense. And then for trading, right now, trading chat has become, like you said, it's an end game garden where people are doing ribbon trading, relic trading. I think if we increase the visibility on filters, it might help like 1% of the players, but otherwise, we've shopped around the idea of having a separate ribbon trade chat at the very least, but in terms of what the functionality Warframe Market offers, in terms of like offline or effectively like item posting, we haven't thought too much about. So, but otherwise, I hope those are somewhat okay answers to your very good questions. I got a thumbs up, thank you!
Thank you. Spotlight over here.
Oh my god!
Very good.
So this is mainly a question about the drifter. I know on the profile, when you check the player's profile, you can see their operator, but you can't really see their drifter. Is there going to be any changes to let people see their drifter maybe sometime?
Yeah, we probably should, because ever since the DeViri paradox, there's no point in hiding them.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Dear Digital Extremes team at home, if you're watching, the drifter flag is no longer needed, so saith the Boston cohort.
I mean, you can also have maybe all 3 at once too. You have your operator, your drifter, and your Warframe. Maybe.
You're hired.
Yay! Drop there!
I guess a bonus question, maybe new outfits for drifter too? Like maybe a nice trench coat? No?
We're, the Dante, oh, that is nice.
Really, Dante?
The Dante, oh, you're talking about Entradi's trench coat.
Maybe.
Oh.
What if you could have that in, never mind.
I saw something.
I saw something too. I don't know what I saw. There's 2 drifter outfits that are coming upsized in the Dante Unbound.
Yeah, like the operator version can fit in your drifter.
we're putting 2 operator outfits in the drifter machine.
Because I was going to ask that as well, but I figured the trench coat would be more important. So.
Yeah, well,
it is important. You're
trench
right.
coat is important.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
you.
Very nice.
Hello.
Hello.
First off, Mr. Starr, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a huge fan. Your performance as Clive Rossfield in FS16 was phenomenal.
Yes!
Thank you.
My actual question now is, so I've been playing Warframe for about 10 years, humble flex. And I am Legendary rank 4. I was wondering if there are plans to add more of an incentive to reach those legendary ranks and more rewards for players like us, besides just Syndicate standing and void trace caps increases.
So we added the slates, we added the relay blessing. I think the social benefits might be a cool angle for us to explore. Like, I think the Mastery rank font blessing and relays, the social benefits of being a high rank player is a bit unexplored. But in terms of like an actual tactical reward or incentive, I'm thinking more in the social direction right now. But otherwise, I don't know.
Thank you for your answer. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your question. Congrats on Legendary Rank 4. You're one rank higher than me for now.
Whoa!
Hey, when's infested liches, Meg?
Oh my god. Okay, maybe we should at least give the children a reprieve and say watch TennoCon.
You just said it, so watch TennoCon.
Steve, is that you? Watch TennoCon. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Metal Gear t-shirt number 2! Oh my god.
Metal Gear.
That's the second Metal Gear shirt.
So, I'm seeing this Warframe 1999. I don't know if you guys remember a little game on the PS3 called Dark Sector.
Oh.
And I'm kind of seeing a little bit of influence here. And like Excalibur is like kind of your guy's mascot in a way.
You can take,
Yeah.
you gotta take that one, Jeff, because you're the OG.
You were here.
Sector. Yeah.
We were just talking about that kind of today, about how when we made Warframe, like when we first, like, it was kind of a desperation and we had to make something to survive, and we dipped into the pool of content that we had that we never released. So a lot of what Warframe was built on was the sci-fi version of Dark Sector that never came to be. So there's kind of like this really poetic full circle thing where you're building Warframe 99 on inspiration, you know, kind of based on what Dark Sector was when it shipped. Because there is a lot of even kind of like the setting for where it takes place.
Yeah, the code names are the same internally,
yeah.
but
So-
it's yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of cool that there's like this little homage to DE again, kind of coming back up.
Keeping the dream alive.
Cool.
One day.
So yeah, very.
Yeah, thanks for spotting that.
Yep.
That's a great.
Very accurate.
Is there like a plan for a remaster?
No.
1999 is the remake. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
There are dozens of us.
I'm only kidding.
All right.
Spotlight over here.
Oh!
He's meditating. Okay.
Oh, this will be a good question.
So my question is, you've already introduced some of the proto frames. Is there going to be fashion proto frames?
Actually, yes. And that's all I'll say on that. Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. Oh, a little Albert Contrati.
Is Great Prime ever going to come back since you're doing the update to the bunny ears?
You're keeping a list of all the things that we've joked about? Oh, no. I think, a little bit. That was an April Fool's joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, anything. Jeff, can we bring Great Prime?
You didn't listen to me about the ears, so.
Yeah. Well, I think it's
Confirm.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. If we can get Arthur to say a line about it, then we'll.
Yeah, I'll just say it and put it in the game.
Yeah, it's perfect. We work. It's a collaborative, but we'll see. I mean, there's no reason not to, other than.
That's a good callback, though.
Yeah. Great Prime.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Amazing.
I see a Leon Kennedy jacket in the dark.
Oh.
Oh my god.
For you and Megreb. So two questions actually. Is Uplink ever gonna come back to the game in some form?
Squad Link.
Squad Link.
Scarlet Spear, R.I.P.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Like during when you showed it last TennoCon, and I was like, what happened?
So, not in the way you might think, but it is not 6 feet under at the office. Like, it's in an urn and it's being like on life support. It's definitely not dead and gone. I can't say anything other than that right now, but if you liked it and you liked how it made you feel when you were playing connected to another squad with Squad Link, Uplink, we're experimenting really early days with something that we hope you would love. If it works out in the tests, we'll talk more about it at TennoCon, but it's certainly not
Did you
dead.
say it was in an urn?
Yeah.
That's pretty dead.
Someone didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. Actions
Well.
can be. No, it's not earned dead. It's I don't know.
Yeah, I just love the idea
Same.
of like all my like Tenno friends, 16, everyone just in space on the ground fighting. That would be so cool.
I know. It's not okay. It's not totally dead. It's mostly dead, but not totally. That's all I can say.
Second question, just one more. So
Oh wait, hold on. Second question. Oh no.
Sorry. I didn't mean to take up too much time. So what? Did anyone ever actually go to space?
No,
You guys
they
have
took the
that?
money.
They took the money and ran.
Yeah. As far as I know.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Honestly, yeah.
They made the right choice.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
All right, now the pose.
Whoa!
There it is. Oh my god.
First time I've seen that.
Hi. So, the question that I have is with all the lore for Warframe, all the characters, everything that you have. Has anybody at Digital Extremes ever considered making a tabletop game for it, like a TTRPG or even a war game?
Yes.
So the galaxy of like minis that you could have. I mean, look at Games Workshop. You could blow them out completely out of the water.
I don't know.
And I'd rather give money to you than them any day of the week. So,
microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions. Yeah, like let me buy my like Excalibur with whatever weapons assortment. So if I just wonder if you guys ever considered it.
There's I know one of our content creators is making a homebrew D&D thing using their, I guess not D&D, I don't know if we're allowed to say, well, it's homebrew, so it's, TTRPG. We haven't pursued it seriously, but we're all big fans of that type of entertainment. It's just a matter of, do we have the time? Like that Stalker update probably won't come out for another year, but yeah, it's a time thing. We love it. We would endorse unofficial and for fun and fan versions of it, but until we actually take the plunge to take it seriously, we probably won't have time this year. But
okay.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Second question: have you ever considered kit frames?
Like
the Zaw or like the kit guns, where you build your own thing, or the amps, except it's a frame, so you get you pick your own chassis, you pick your optics, and you can build your own, like your frame. That frame is yours.
Minky had a concept for that a long time ago, like a modular frame, but I think so we have considered it. It didn't seem shippable, I think.
It was scope scary.
We wouldn't release a Warframe for a year if we did that, which I guess at the end of the day, you get a whole bunch of Warframes because of modularity, but yeah.
Yeah, you get like infinite frames that way. All right, thank you.
It's the perfect exploit, infinite microtransactions.
That's hard to hold, I'm sorry.
I know you.
You know me? I've never seen you before. Except online.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing here?
You haunt my dreams.
So I was a little curious, being that, you took over as creative director. Are you personally happy with the way that the movement works in Warframe at this very moment? Or do you find it at all stagnant at all? The classic bullet jump into the roll into the...
Are you asking me pre or post Sticky Corners? Because that's a very loaded question.
Post Sticky Corners, I would say. And just secondarily, also, I'm not super familiar with it, but is Soulframe going to be taking a lot of the movement from Warframe, or is it very different? So
I'll go first.
Okay.
It's very much the inversion of Warframe. Deliberately, it's going to be a slower paced, more thoughtful kind of approach to combat.
I always thought it'd be interesting to explore wall running in its original state as like a Skunkworks project, but otherwise I love it. I think it's the best moving playing game in the third person space. I think it's incredible. Bullet jumping, aim gliding. Once you get good at it, it's hard to go back to games that don't have bullet jumping and aim gliding. For instance, every other game I play and try and bullet jump in doesn't work. But the wall running, I think, does have like if there was anything I was going to say, like, oh, maybe we could bring the wall running in a 3.0, I would explore that.
That's pretty much the only thing that I could have thought of was the lore. Because otherwise, I'm very content with it.
You do haunt my dreams. Got it.
I was just curious if you liked it. Thank you very much.
Walls.
Thank you. He's a thinker.
No question, just posing.
No questions at all. Hi everyone. Somebody asked my Dark Sector question before, so I'm gonna pivot into a two-parter. The first question is actually Soulframe related. I remember in TennoCon you talked about how you were actively trying to avoid the grittier fantasy. Cozy fantasy was the word that was used before. Were there any other inspirations? A lot of the way that, like even in the trailer, the way that the character talks, it's very, I'm going to flub the saying, but it's the iambic pentameter. Thank you! So feels like there's a lot of other things, like almost Shakespearean things to it. So how did that work in terms of drawing from different inspiration?
Yeah, like I don't know, Steve and I kind of were just, it was hard for us to decide to like kind of start something new. So I think we just spent a lot of time talking about figuring out what the themes were that we would make us just as excited to start something new as what we were kind of leaving with Warframe. So we really wanted to talk about, as we were talking about it, we just got really attached to the ideas of the player as a healer force against, the kind of the conflicts that are happening in this world. To simplify it is, nature versus technology. But we wanted to kind of lean into like the romance a little bit of it, not the romance like Baldur's Gate, like romanticism, like the art movement. Not that, but I don't know if you're in Preludes, there's some lines in there that might.
I'm not in Preludes, so thanks.
Well,
Yeah.
Get in line.
Funnily enough, that does lead into my second question. If you could go on a date with a Warframe. Me personally, it's Grendel. Love me pub. Yeah. Love me Messenger Prime. Love me pulverized, simple as.
Can I ask what you would do on that date?
No, you cannot.
We would just eat. We would just eat.
No. What would you do on the date?
You would go out for food. Just eat some food. Just eat.
Jeff,
roll around in a public setting. I don't know.
Yeah, great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Jeff?
Oh, man. I was not ready.
Be careful.
If I had a date at Warframe.
Do you need more time?
You can refuse to answer.
How ancestral would it be if I said, like, Excalibur?
No.
You can date yourself. That's fine.
No, that's not my.
That's so Raphael coded. Ooh, that's a Baldur's Gate note for all you tabs out there. Meg, who are you going to date?
Who am I dating?
Yeah.
Probably Valkyr.
That's your own.
Oh, see? You just followed me. Yeah.
No, I knew I was going to say that. It's my girl. Who are you going to date? Don't say Lotus.
Why choose?
Oh, okay.
All of them.
Okay.
All of them.
Ben, who are you dating?
Can you pick one for me? Can you give me 3 that I need to choose from?
I'm gonna you're gonna be with Mirage. I think there's just
I think it's decided.
It's Mirage. Yeah.
Yeah. What would I do?
Circus act.
Okay. And are we at the circus whilst I'm doing the circus act?
You are the circus.
I am the circus. Right.
I hope that answered your question. All right, spotlight over here, I think. Yeah!
So for everyone, what was your favorite part of the development for the 99 project? And for Ben, what was your favorite part of voice acting Archer?
There's some really cool stuff that we haven't announced yet about him, and we did some lines the other day, and I thought they were really they're cool. My favorite part about Arthur is how, as with most characters that I like to play, there is something inherently lovable about them, and it's about that. It's about making him a really likable human being, despite his kind of like rough exterior. And the one thing that we're really leaning into is like, how can we give him that gruff, rough? He's going to absolutely do things to you, but but he's going to be nice about it. But he's going to be nice about it.
Okay.
He's going to kiss you afterwards. But that it's been and. Yeah, he's very cool, and you are giving me a lot of free reign to play in that space, and I very much appreciate how much fun we're having. And there's some really cool stuff that you're doing with it that I've very much enjoyed.
We got motorcycles, we got proto frames.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very jealous. Like I keep trying to sneak in like things to work on with you, but
we allow it. But yeah, it's a very interesting space for us because I think it's quite sacred to take a silent protagonist game like Warframe and introduce characters in the proto-frame concept. So I'm treating it as like a sacred right insofar as we're not being flippant about it. They are their own characters. They are not, like that isn't Mag, that's proto-Mag, Aoi, that's proto-Excalibur, Arthur. They are different characters, and that line allows us to have a lot of constraints for how you as a player interact with your things and then the world itself.
And I think that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Is the ways in which you're exploring that dynamic, I think is really very cool. It's very 90s.
Very 90s.
So
very
there's
90s.
a lot to look forward to there. They are still their own characters.
Yes, that you will learn a lot about.
At 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh! Hi. I just have a question for Reb, and then a general question. Reb, what are the things that plague you?
The things that plague me?
Oh my god, what a deep question.
Oh my god.
Don't look at me.
Jeff Criddle.
Good thing we've still got a while.
I find that my plagues are defended by a supportive team, and anytime I get a bite or an ailment, I'm never alone. So for me, my plagues, they don't have a long lifespan because I'm supported by amazing people that support insecurities. You know, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, so it's nice.
Not true.
I'm going to be a little lame on Rebecca's behalf. I've genuinely never seen someone care so much.
Oh.
So it's like I could. She's so invested. Like it's like.
Thanks, Jeff.
And second question is, when is my girl Titania getting buffs?
Oh, that is a controversial question because she's quite, I could see her tribute being a bit more user-friendly in some ways with it's a little hard to remember what each buff does. And I mean, there's other AoE debuffs that outscale it a little bit. So if I had to focus on an ability, it would be tribute. But I think her those Dex Pixia, they do kill.
They sure do.
But yeah, maybe her tribute would be the first thing to receive tribute. I don't know.
That would be appreciated.
Noted.
Signed a Titania man.
Noted.
Notes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh! Hey! Oh.
That's Barrow.
Warframe sweater? It is? Ready? I can't really see. Is it a Warframe sweater?
You're up
It's a Warframe backpack!
I knew I recognized it.
Wow. What is your question, my friend?
This kind of falls in line with one of the previous questions asked about who would you date, or which Warframe would you date?
I love this
and
game.
that is, which NPC do you think that you would be most likely to be besties with?
NPC bestie.
I have an answer
Arthur?
You already...
No, just because he's really great. Fibonacci.
Oh!
Because Neil's nice.
We love you, Neil!
Yeah, who wouldn't want to have a great friendship with an ever so slightly cranky fish, you know? I just feel like if you don't have a cranky fish as a friend, what's the point?
What's the point?
I think for me, I'll call him an NPC. I love Ordis. I think, especially like little trash can Ordis, I think he's just the cutest thing, and I think we'd be best friends. I think we'd just be besties.
You better say Lotus, Jeff.
Lotus.
I'm joking.
I'm cool with Lotus.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Lotus. She's fine.
I'm gonna... I don't know.
This is canon.
I know. That's
this
why I
is
gotta be
immortal.
very careful. I think I would take Hard Not to Love Little Duck.
I was thinking
Yeah. Hard Not to Love Little Duck. We'd be besties for sure. Drinking in the back room.
Totally.
My God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question.
Nope. Yep. The darkness.
Oh, bless
How do you
it
do?
on him. Oh my God.
Before I ask my question, I wanted to say, hi, Leon. Hi, Emily. Hi, Mental. I made it.
Oh, you made it!
Anyways, my question today is, now, I know that unfortunately Vesso is confirmed dead.
Yep.
But if Tenshin could have his head crushed in by Era and later reappear in Duviri, where's my treatment for Vesso? Come on, like, Call's getting all the love. What about Vesso?
He died a hero.
He did. Heroic death.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We love you.
Hoping.
I'm sure you mean Vico, though.
Velcro? I don't know. Everybody has different names. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Very serious.
I'm smiling. What, every y'all seen Josh Brolin smile? I just have one question. When can we get his brother before you get to the letter U?
When can you get his what?
His brother.
His brother?
He's got a brother?
Like, that starts with a U?
No,
Oh.
the V.
Oh, Virgil! That's a Devil May Cry reference. Well, we have motorcycles, so we're kind of... Maybe the bike can be named Virgil.
Yeah, we could.
Why not?
Yeah, maybe.
And then
You
you
name
can
your
ride...
bike.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say that. Okay. Can't ride Virgil in Warframe.
Okay. My question is about clans.
Oh.
It's if there's going to be more touch-ups on either inter-clan interactions, because right now all of it really is just research or doing operations. So I was wondering if there's going to be more for that, or if you guys are looking more into the future and looking at clan-to-clan interactions, because we haven't really had that since like Solar Rails.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so in the morgue you have the squad link in the urn, and then clan. No. We are trying to do more clan events as like the first step into social system reignition. I think that they work for the very by the book tasks you can do in a clan. There's opportunity there that we just have not had time to do properly. But I can tell you that in action, the clan event returns, trophies, rallying your players is our focus. No leaderboards, so there's no like clan v clan or clan and clan stuff yet. But that's like a true and real and factual answer for clans. But based on the question, I'll definitely try to do more.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have time for like. Oh my god!
Oh wow!
We'll do like 2 more each side, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much time we have.
That's how much time.
Okay. Oh, okay. The big timer. Got it.
So real quick, I just wanted to say I haven't played either of these games, but now I'm very interested.
What?
Hey, well, welcome.
Welcome! Yay!
But I just wanted to say I love your performance of Clive in Final Fantasy. I was going to see what it would potentially take with the signature. Ash.
Oh. Do it!
Oh my
God! What a nice guy that.
Make it happen. Great.
We get an enforcer to manage the lot, like
Okay,
you
amazing.
two, and then
Thank you. Thank you. You please.
All right, we'll do the question over here.
Yeah. Well, Clive's in Rossfield land.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So I have a question about game development. So I'm curious on how you guys kind of develop characters as a Warframe team. I've noticed a lot of references to Atlas, Asia, and Dante, Inferno.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how that all works.
It's very much like it's a library of devs that have passions. Like Excalibur being Excalibur is a reflection of Arthurian and initial folklore in the Isles. And then the team just really is diverse and loves really cool shit. And the amount of inspiration we get from people on the team to name things, to focus on thematically, like we have touched eras of lore, mythos that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, it's a crazy ecosystem of we're looking at Greek culture and other things and just kind of seeing what sticks. And especially when it comes to Warframes, we were saying this earlier, like we're still looking at Keith Thompson concepts that we've had for
possibly the
10
smartest
years.
person on planet Earth.
Yeah, he's built different. Yeah.
All right. Handshake.
Hi. First off, I really like the Seto Kaiba t-shirt.
The what? Oh, no, you're the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god, I thought you were talking about him.
I was like, surely you're talking about my black
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
We can duel later. We'll duel.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Finally.
I was like, I'm
someone
pretty
said
sure
it.
there's nothing on that shirt. We'll duel later. We'll duel.
I'm sorry to take you back into the morgue.
Oh,
but
no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Void keys.
Oh.
Will there ever be a return to the sort of old Void where you would have, endless missions that would give you just random prime loot?
Okay, this is we're actually not in the morgue here. We're in ICU.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it visitation hours?
Yeah. Visiting hours are open, and I loved the old Void key system. I remember getting like a T4 or T3 Void key, T4 Void key, doing a Void survival for like 60 minutes straight, and then just piecing out. We did like a soft tease, like a tickle with the DeGoss keys, just to see like, okay, you have Abyssal Beacon, go run the mission, see what happens. It had wins and losses. Like, people didn't really remember that there weren't matchmaking yet to preform, so there was like a lot of user experience problems with that, but that's why it's not totally dead. So yeah, but the Omnia fissures that are coming kind of are that vibe. Like, the Omnia fissures are relic agnostic, so you can go into a survival mission in an Omnia fissure, and you can bring any relic and just haul ass with prime gear. Like, big rig prime gear farm for sure. So,
thank you.
Yeah. We'll do a couple more questions.
Yeah, you only have 14.
Oh, finger gun! Watch out! Watch out with those.
Do it again. Or don't.
Okay.
Don't do it. I didn't want you to do it
To
again.
hear my own voice.
No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So my only question is for Protea. Could we actually add a toggle to put like the visor down?
Oh, toggles. Those
Actually, kind of. One of the character artists or the rigging artist working on it was really like, I can't see this properly because it goes up and down on its own in the arsenal, and I wanted to be able to see the state. So maybe. Maybe. You're right, though. That would be nice.
And thank you for the finger gun.
Yeah.
Back.
No! I was going to do the Harrow thing, but I don't have any weapons on me.
Good to know.
That is good.
So, a fashion frame question. We have the Tenno color palettes, which are the main colors for all the different Warframes. Have you guys considered a DE color palette of like Megan's greatest hits, Rev's greatest hits? Listen, I know you're surprised, but sometimes I really like Megan's outfit.
Greatest hits?
He'll let us have ears. He will never acknowledge my colors. That is never.
They're good.
I'm just saying that's free real estate.
Transactions. Let's go.
That sounds like a great.
That's
idea.
actually very cute. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the idea.
and you'd have to guess whose was whose. Like, you'd have like row 4 would be like reds and blacks. Whose could that be?
Yours.
Yeah.
Do you like Reb's earring?
I have one earring in because they told me the other one was hitting the microphone. So this is not.
Someone else is wearing the other one.
Yeah, Alex
is somewhere over there.
Our PR manager has it.
So maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a yes. We're gonna do it.
Yes, we're doing it.
Guys, yes.
All right. Back over here. Hi. Are you Lucario?
Yes.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Alright, so my question actually involves necromechs, and if we're ever going to see other new necromechs, rather than the 2 that we have.
I hate saying probably not right now.
Yeah.
But in the year of 1999, we're not releasing any new ones. Like Bone Widow and Void Rig, we just, in the Dante's Unbound update, Bone Widow enemy AI is getting reworked, so we're like touching up the ones we have before we, I guess, go to the morgue to grab a skull to put in another. Yeah. So we actually have to go to the morgue for necromechs, but not for the reasons you think. Yeah. But yeah, so that's sort of like a answer. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are holding Clem. I can see it in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
and a Warframe tie-dye
Oh my
shirt.
god, so fancy.
This was actually my art final.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I passed.
10 out of 10.
So my question is, when are we getting more of him?
More Clem. That's a great question.
What's the answer?
Mainline quest?
Maybe. Well,
what's he up to?
We'll see. What is he up to? That's a good question.
He's hanging out at the fort, and
that is true. He's actually in many places. He's in Darbo's room. He's in the fort. We'll see. But Clem holds a very special place in our heart for a lot of reasons. So.
He better.
He does.
He does.
He does.
He's very special.
He's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop yelling.
We'll see. We'll see where he goes.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great shirt.
He's not in the morgue, I promise.
No. Oh my god. Back over here.
So I have been coerced into asking a question on behalf of someone that is not here to ask themselves, and he has made it very clear that if I do not get a satisfactory answer, I don't get my family back.
That's All right.
Are there any plans to evaluate spawn rates in between console and PC hosts, as apparently it affects reactant drops and loot drops?
Okay.
By the way, just so you know, this map's family. This map, first of all, best to your family. Please answer this very carefully.
So there's a symptom and a cause there. The symptom was the stinger to that question, which is, hey, spawn rates for loot and reactants are affected, which are like two different cohorts of problems. Reactants is a microsystem and the void thing. I'm just going to keep talking until you can get your family safely out of there. I'm filibustering the question. But kind of, there's performance reasons that we want everyone to be able to play Warframe on all platforms, but it is true that if you can get stuck with the lower end machine host, depending on the platform, you might not have reactants as quickly as you'd like. I think like the best way I can answer that to guarantee the safety of your family is like the worst offenders for something like that, we can probably fix. We can increase reactant spawn rates to exterminate form across all mission types. So right now, survival, the reactant drops lower because we want you to get to the 5-minute mark hunting for it, but with exterminate, you get it within like the first 3 seconds. So like, and that's regardless of spawn rates. So we can tweak things to make sure that that happens less often. And then for the loot part of it, that's a little trickier to solve. So I think 50% is still a pass. So enjoy your weekend in Boston with your family.
All right, we're gonna do one more here and one more here, and then we're gonna sign off.
And we want to say a big thank you to everyone at DE after as well. So we have one more thing to say before we go. And oh my God, hey!
Whoa, what is that?
Is that a Pip-Boy?
It is a Pip-Boy.
Oh my God.
Are you a tunnel snake?
I wish I was that cool.
You are.
So, my question is, if you have Drifter selected as your operator, is it under consideration maybe that you could also have the melee combat as well?
Honestly, we thought it would be a lot more important to keep Drifter melee in Duviri. Like, it's only in Duviri, but like I kind of feel like you could get away with it in core Warframe these days.
I think it could work.
Because, like...
Yeah, it'd be an interesting...
Like, okay, so I use the weapons as the Drifter. I'm using the Siam. But then I can also use the Siam as a Warframe in core Warframe. So, like, why not both?
Why choose?
I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a couple... Like, obviously, there's dependencies on having void damage with amps. But, like, we could try on some tests.
I'm trying to picture it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also... Drifters can't really mod.
Oh yeah.
Like there'd have to be that added on feature to it. So I think it's not impossible. It's just
it would
take some time to think about it.
This is the threat.
All right, last question over here. I think I know who this is.
The beast
hello. Hey, sure.
Guys,
Wow.
Just wanted to say, I just have a picture from 2016. You guys were sitting in Dragonfly, and I was just looking at them saying, wow, how long they've been together for this.
I know.
Thank you so much. But my question is, I'm from the Infernal Alliance, Kimmy, and I just wanted to ask that Warframe being a predominantly PvE game, I was wondering if there was a way to, or if there's been a thought about collaboration among clans or even alliances versus just separately doing events. Hey, let's get together and do something. I know in the past there have been.
If only we were fighting for democracy, it would be so much easier. Honestly, I think the totally easy and cool way to switch the next clan event up would be instead of clan trophy tiers and instead of leaderboards that's competitive, it's like a clan. I think that would be a good, and I think I kind of implied it with the other question, like a social benefit or something like that would be great. Yeah, I love that. I'd love you to see it to make friends with other clans. Yeah, very cool.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. You have some closing remarks.
Just to everyone watching from home at like the Digital Extremes team, obviously none of this is possible without the people staying back in Canada, Brazil, everywhere in the world that makes up the DE team. We are here on your behalf to show your work to the world, and thank you for letting us do that. And then obviously to the community that comes out and has supported us for 11 years at PAX.
Oh my God!
Will always be
Yeah.
Yes, and thank you to Ben for
Yes,
coming on
thanks,
stage. Thanks, Ben.
Awesome.
Thank you, Reb, for
Thank
being
you, Megan.
Yeah. Jeff, thanks for being part of the girls.
My pleasure.
Oh my God,
Anytime.
anytime. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, safe night, and thank you for watching.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
That is incredible.
To play, I might go back to it. Yeah, this is the second one. I already played the first one. Whoa. That looks good. Alright, let me check. Oh, this is pre-rendered. Okay, so we can't really tell the FPS. Let's see when we load into the game. How'd Dogma go? Yeah, it was alright. I just got fed up of goblins. Alright, I need to change the title because we're not playing Dragon's Dogma, right? Bowmane.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering.
Is this
soon?
This is a cutscene. Looks really good. Holy shit!
All because of it.
Maybe. Okay. There really was not that much stuff shown, dude. The Yokina Prime, man. Talk about like one of the most boring things you could pick.
UPS lost.
你的脚很粗。不错，脚漂亮。
我脚不臭。黄沙滚，风阴漫，到后来我反绑假作在阴暗，那一日冰红大。
UPS lost this customer's PC. They've spent weeks trying to find it, but I'm going to go ahead and call it. This thing is going to be lost forever. We called the customer about his PC being lost, and he was bummed. He said he sold his old PC with an RTX 2080 in it during the GPU shortage because he needed to cover some medical bills. And that hit me in the feels, man. We talked a little more, and he was super excited to play Helldivers 2 with some friends and competitive Valorant. I mean, he had such a great build for Helldivers. He picked the Atlas M1 case, which has a cool little display for diagnostics, along with a brand new 4070 Ti Super and a Ryzen 9 79. X3D.
How I crack, I tip like a teapot. I feel like I can like pop it out of the socket. Yeah, right.
Go. Oh, nice. My goodness.
Breathe. Oh my gosh.
You okay?
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. There it is. Perfect. There it goes. Okay. Whew. Oh, there's a little one. Oh. That's how you like the guy.
Okay. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Okay. Just keep breathing.
I was expecting a huge release here.
Yeah.
But I got like extreme movement in down here in my hip, lower back. Yeah, that was crazy.
Today in Warframe, everyone.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to win.
Okay. I would bet you, like, my house.
Yeah.
When I have one card left.
Oh, it's too bad we didn't put money on this game. But I might be willing to bet you something.
I would have put money on this game.
Yeah, because you're a better Uno player, or you think right now you're lucky, but you're about to go down hard in flames. Here, I need you to hold this, okay?
There's
So now
no
look.
way, like, scientifically that you can beat me at this game. When I have one left.
Watch this. All right, I'll you know what? I'll take you on it. because we're going to reverse to me wild.
Wait, I gotta
reverse
lay down
back
on
to
mine.
me, skip a card, draw 4, and skip your turn again, changing it to blue. We're going to reverse to me one final time. We're going to skip your turn, and maybe I'm going to change it this time to red. You're going to draw 2, and then you'll draw 2 again. We'll reverse to me one last time. You can draw 4 because that's Uno, and I'm wild. And
This is what a former chef eats at home.
I thought chefs only ate dino nuggets.
Poke holes through the skin of your pork belly.
We'll take a massive pork belly. What is that? And poke holes all over the skin.
Score the meat side and brush with a hoisin Shaoxing wine mix.
We'll score it and brush with the hoisin mix.
Combine salt, sugar, white pepper, garlic powder, and 5 spice and massage your meat with it.
We're gonna make our own 5 spice powder. I'm going with pink salt, black pepper, white pepper, and regular salt.
Brush the skin with vinegar and cover with salt to dry out the skin.
Well, he didn't specify on the type of vinegar.
Air fry at 200 degrees for 30 minutes.
Air fry at 200 for 30 minutes.
Scrape off the salt and brush the skin with oil.
Scrape off the salt and brush with oil.
Air fry again at 400 degrees for 30 minutes until the skin is GBD.
Air fry again at 400 for 30, and let's check out this GBD. Maybe a little too much GBD going on, but let's focus on the positive. Look how juicy it looks. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. It's amazing, 9 out of 10. And remember, in the comments, no B word, but you can use the C word. Alright, thank you.
This is what a
So you said it was acute back pain?
The pain is actually just in my neck, I promise.
So when you're talking about your neck, what I'm really hearing is it actually might be located.
I promise you the pain is not there.
Oh, there it is. Ooh. Does that hurt? Do you feel that?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
That doesn't hurt at all.
Breathe in.
Okay, what are you doing?
Breathe out. It's okay. You're gonna breathe in.
Okay.
And out. Oh, I think you need a cranial adjustment.
Wait, I don't think I need one. I really don't.
Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out.
Róbalo,
I go crazy for you. You're the one that I like. I can't deny. Every night you're on my mind. So if I call you tonight, will you be able to give me your time? Miss you every night, miss you all the time. No, I don't even know where to start.
Makes you wanna go. Makes you wanna go. Na 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 na.
A team from a university in Singapore has set out to create flight devices that use less hardware than usual. Devices like this are called monocopters, and they weigh less than 70 grams and can be rolled up to save space. Another advantage, if the battery dies mid-air, they don't just drop, but gently spin down to the ground. A team from a university in Singapore has set up
My dog Kobe fell in love with my neighbor across the street. He's out there watching every day.
Sure enough, she posts on TikTok. The next morning, my friend just texted me. He's like, "Hey, is this you?" And it's a video that's blown up.
Immediately, I was reminded of my dog back home.
I was just so excited to see him every day.
This is how you become the 5th member of Blackpink. First, you're gonna put on a pair of hot shorts, the brighter the better. Then change into the sparkliest top you have because you're a star. Then you're gonna take an oversized t-shirt. My merch collaboration with Core would be a good choice. Take a pair of scissors and you're gonna crop this baby. Put on anything to pull back your hair. Time to transform my face. Put on a pair of colored contacts. I chose vivid blue. Apply peach Korean glass skin makeup. Wear a bright blonde wig, and if you're already blonde, well, skip the step. Then you're gonna wear the coolest hat you'll ever see. Obviously my own merch hat. And we're done.
How you like that?
This is how you become the 5th member of
All that work and what did it get me?
So there's this new Korean fried chicken restaurant.
UPS lost this.
This is the BOSS shield, which stands for Ballistic Officer Safety Shield. This is a ballistic shield. It'll stop pistol rounds. I have Spanky, the ballistic gel dummy, with me today, and he's volunteering to hold the shield for us, so I'm really thankful for that. So now let's hit it with some pistol rounds it's not rated for. Up next is a Desert Eagle chambered in 50 AE, topped off with a Vortex Spark 2, and I'm using some Underwood ammo, 325 grain jacket at hollow points. So here's where we hit with the Desert Eagle, and we did not make it through. This shield stopped everything it was rated for with ease, so I think it's safe to say that it will stop everything it's rated for, which is really awesome because it's always good to see something do what it says it will do. This is the BOSS shield.
Because I'm married to an older man.
This is how I make hoodies for my clothing brand. Nobody else does it like this. I start off by taking 2 solid colored.
Hotel manager said the dryer caught on fire.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She said that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb. Play out for fun. You don't really know my mental. Let me give it a picture like stencil. What you know?
The enemy have breached the void portal in this Orokin structure. You are here to cut off their access and stop them from coming back.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape. All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device.
You impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied for integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
You shut up, Primortano! You don't have enough!
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
More bugs! More shiny bugs!
Go through the portal now. It's about to collapse. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now. Find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. You cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Come on!
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe orders will get a message someday.
We must not let this infestation get any more out of control. Destroy the spawning hives in the area. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. Heavy infestation ahead.
Warframe is strong.
All nodes destroyed. The hive is vulnerable. A hive is nearby. Be on alert. There's no way to know how the infestation will react to this hive's destruction. You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. Destroy the hive. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Operator, the communication awaits your attention.